Good morning. Might as well clean the gearbox before I put the engine back in. Hello everybody, exciting day ahead. With a bit of luck, this will be the last time I install this engine. And finish the roof of the body and then get the body back on. I want it all back together by the end of the day. Well, I want the engine in and the body on. It's not exactly going to be all back together, but you know what I'm talking about. So let me show you what we're doing. So as I say, engine's got back in onto the frame. The only thing left to do is I'm just giving the transmission a bit of a clean up. I never got round to cleaning that. There's absolutely no point painting this transmission. It's old and morning, and no one's going to see it. So I will also install that kick-down cable while I've got better access. I could probably do it from, while the engine's on the frame, but why make life harder for yourself? So I'll have a quick walk round, make sure there's nothing else that's going to be really difficult to do with the engine in, and then I'll throw in my small block Chevy. Exciting. I have installed my new kick-down cable. I just had to tap that in with a wee chisel and then put the sort of lock-in tab over the top. And I also installed my hard pipe for the fuel pump, because that could be a wee bit fiddly to get in at. So what else have I done? Oh yeah, remember to put these bolts back on and tighten them up. Right, let's get this engine in. Enough messing about. Almost there. We're good. Now that the engine's back in, reassembly can commence. For real this time. But first I need to nip out to Canadian Tire or Auto Parts store and get some transmission cooler hose. The stuff I've got isn't thick enough. And some high temperature paint. I didn't have enough for the exhaust. Back shortly. Got more goodies. Here, I got some of these. You know how I've still to do my rear body mounts? I figured, why mess about with making them when I can just buy them? That'll do just fine. What else did I get? Oh, they swapped my broken angle grinder, no hassle at all, even though I bought it on sale. When I took it to the counter I said, well, when I got this it was like half that price, so now I have to pay double. And she says, no, just a swap. So that was nice. As long as you've got your phone number on record, that's cool. I got a new acupuncture kit. Those who know will know what I mean. Set of little hose clips for my little pipes, and I got this. Now I decided I didn't want my headers white or black. This is a sort of gunmetal grey. I think that could look quite nice. Really just for the headers. But we'll see if I've got enough, we'll do the rest of the exhausts. Right! Assembly. What will I do first? Well, since you commented, I'll tighten up the engine mount bolts. Just need to add washers, and then that'll be good. I might have to mess about with the transmission mount. Not sure, I've not got any washers at the top there, and the bushes aren't in the underside, so I need to do that. Let's get that done first. Engine mount bolts are tight, so I've given the intake the razor blade treatment, so I will install the carb to stop leaves and bird poo from dropping in. Carb is on. Not sure where the kickdown cable goes. I'll need to look that up unless someone can give me a quick reply before I see YouTube. What's next? I want to plumb in the transmission cooler, but I think I'll put the exhaust in first so that I know where to run the pipes. There's no point plumbing in the pipes and then the exhaust sits right on them. So exhaust time, I think. Okay, exhausts are all on and tight, and I even remembered to add the gaskets. I'm an eye clever. So that's the paint on the exhaust. Turned out fairly neutral. Nothing special really. It matches the engine, I guess. Oh, what I didn't show you there. Because of this unique design, shall we say, in order to get the starter in, you have to put that header in but don't put the bolts on it, and then sneak the starter into the hole, put the starter on, and then you can do up the bolts, because there's no way the starter will get in that gap. Just in case, you know, you ever end up buying this car and you wonder how you change a starter. That's how you do it. Okay, next. As you can see, now I know where not to put the pipes. I might attach them to that up there. That leaves a decent gap. Or I could actually, that's probably better if I curl them round like that. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. And they'll both go that way, under there, and out the holes. I don't know if you can see them. Out those two holes there and up to there. So I'll get on with that now. But so far nothing's hitting where it shouldn't. Won't really know for sure until we start it up. Give it a rev. That'll do for now. Hoses are far enough away from the exhaust. They go under there, round there. They're all tight, so while I've got the hose and clips out, I might as well do the fuel pipe. So I will be running a bit of rubber hose from there up to there, but I'll put an inline filter in. So I picked up two of these from Rock Auto. It even says in and out, so it goes that way. glass and metal, really nice and not too expensive. So, run a bit of paint from this one. I'm going to put the clip on first. You know what, I'm going to take that off, it's just getting in the way and I don't need it for pulling an engine out anymore. I need to start thinking about an alternator bracket. Don't even know where I'm putting the alternator yet. Alright. Let's tuck it round here so it's not so obvious. Okay. Right, let's see, it's going to go all the way to there, but it's going to have the filter in the way. One more bit of pipe. I don't like using flat screwdrivers for these clips, I prefer to use little hex sockets. You know what, I never use these for cutting metal. It's a wee bit rough there. It's better. Lovely. Really don't know what it's going to do. I'm getting some big splodges, random splodges of rain. So what I'll do is I'll just empty it carefully out onto the workbench. And I'll just... and that's not big enough. Just in case. Maybe put a brick on top. So I've just got this little pipe down here to join up. I'll just throw that on now. Right, that hose is on, but I've got a question for everyone. Mechanical fuel pumps. Why does the intake always point towards the front of the car? No car has a fuel tank at the front of the car. Why doesn't it point backwards? That just seems stupid. Anyway, not too much left to do. I'm going to hook in my speedo cable, and I'm sure I had another cable to put in. Oh yeah, my shifter cable, speedo cable, drive shaft, and then we'll be ready to put the body on. Speedo cable is in, that'll loop round there, and then somehow go into the dash somehow. Anyway, almost got stumped by the shifter cable because of this. At the end of this there's a tiny little hole and you're supposed to have a little tiny split pin, which I don't have, so I'm going to use a key ring. That'll do for now till I find a split pin small enough. I've only got big stuff. I ran out of patience with that little ring. It's just too awkward to get behind that without lying under the car, so I'll just need to try and find a tiny little split pin. Maybe someone will send me one. Right, so the cable, in case anyone doesn't know, with this kit that I've got, I can't remember where I got it, probably eBay or Amazon, but on this one it goes in the second hole for this particular TH350. Cable comes round, it does a loop and then goes into the floor area for your shifter there, so it's avoiding all the moving parts there, and it's avoiding the exhaust parts, which is nice. Right, We're almost there. I'm sure there's something else I need to do before I put the body on, apart from obviously sand the body. But I'm sure there's something else frame wise I need to do. I still need to run a vacuum line from the oh, what's it called? I'm getting tired. Vacuum modulator. I need to run a pipe from there somewhere up to just up to there somewhere. Okay, I've been told I should use a mixture of solid pipe, rubber pipe. The thickness of the pipe's important. Let me know your thoughts. I could, you know what, I'll be able to reach that when the body's on, because there's a big hole that I'm going to have to make fill once the body's on. But I'll probably be making a removable panel. Anyway, that's a different story. I think that's everything I need to do before the body goes on. Oh, I do need to enlarge these mounts. I noticed they're not quite thick enough. I'm going to raise them up by about another ½ inch. I mean, there is like an inch there, but I think it really needs to be about 1.5 inches. So I'll replace them. I've got enough rubber to make them a bit higher. Because what I noticed was, when I put the body on last time, the floor was actually resting on that hump. Now I've added a couple of little 1-inch rubber mounts there, just so that, you know, fat people like me, when I sit on it, I'm not just going to do that on the floor. So it'll rest in that, and therefore this will need to be a little bit higher. Otherwise it will just be kind of pulling it down like that. And I've got my little mounts on the back ready. So I think we're good. Well, that sounds like a job for tomorrow, because it is now 6 o'clock and I'm starving and no one else cooks, so I need to go and make everyone dinner. You never know, dinner might be ready for me. Probably not. Okay, thanks for tagging along, and please subscribe and hit the like and the share and the whatever buttons are there. Press them all. I need your help. I need to get to that 1,000. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh! Drive shaft. Bye bye.